I'm Father Robert Ballas, host of This Week in Enterprise Tech on the TWIT TV network. I'm here in Orlando, Florida for No Jitter and Enterprise Connect 2015. I'm sitting next to Todd Simons from Mitel, who is going to explain to us what they're doing at the show. Todd, thank you very much for talking to us.
Enterprise Connect really is, it's the consummate enterprise communications trade show in the Americas, if not in the world. And we come here because the great traffic that we get keeps our marketing guys busy with demos, with customers coming through the booth, and we can always attract a lot of customers to Orlando. It's great. Disney World probably doesn't hurt. But also because of the educational tracks. So if you want to find out about the latest technologies, there's workshops on WebRTC, etc. And also find out, general industry knowledge. What are our competitors doing? We always like to see what's happening there. So for us, it's really the one place we go to for sure, the one show we do every year.
We talk to our consumers, to our attendees a lot about what kind of companies, what kind of technologies they're looking for. But what I'd love to hear from you is, what kind of consumer are you looking for? What kind of IT manager do you think would benefit the most from speaking with Mitel?
I think that really what we've focused on is flexibility. We've recently, when we came to the show last year, we announced the merger with Astra. And so now we're twice as big of a company as we were before. And we really have solutions that scale from the smallest business to the largest enterprise. So the type of IT person that we look for or try to influence is one that's really looking for flexibility, because right now they have to make a decision. Am I going to go with a premise-based solution? Am I going to go with a unified communications in the cloud, UC as a service? Am I going to do a hybrid deployment, etc.? So we really want to let those IT people know that it doesn't matter what type of deployment you want, that we have a consistent set of applications and desktop devices that can be deployed over any type of platform, and that we scale right from the smallest to the largest, so we grow with you. And if you decide to, say, down the road, you've got a premise-based solution today, you want to go to the cloud, you know that you can take your devices and your applications with you and protect that investment. That's really where we try to influence.
Now that flexibility really has been a hallmark of Mitel over the years. But what do you think are some of the pitfalls of that approach? I guess another way of asking the question is, what mistakes should consumers look for and should customers be aware of when they're looking at having a hybrid system or a cloud system or a premise-based system?
Well, it really suits your business model. So what they should decide is, do I want to make a capital investment, or do I want to do OpEx? And do I want it to be a recurring monthly expense? Or do I have sophisticated needs for my back office applications? I want to integrate into my unified communication system, that maybe I'm going to look at a hybrid deployment so that I can take that cloud system and integrate it back into my business processes, etc. So really a good evaluation when considering a unified communication solution of what do you want to include, workflows, the old adage of communications-enabled business processes, if you will. What do you want to integrate into that communications platform? That really is, you've got to decide that, as well as doing a really good education with all your employees about the benefits of unified communications, cutting down on human latency, the ability to integrate to those back office applications, etc. So that's really what you want to have a good business plan around that, I think.
So not just having the tech, but having the plan to use the tech.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, the big question is, where do you want to see Mitel in the next year or the next 3 years?
Well, really, our biggest pillars of growth have been cloud and contact center. So we are a well-established, have been over the years, a premise-based provider of unified communications. But our cloud business is now 1 million end seats, end users that we have on the cloud. So it's one of our fastest growing businesses, as well as contact center. We've made significant investments in contact center, both from a functionality standpoint, workforce optimization solutions, call recording, as well as scalability. So those are really two of our biggest pillars of growth that we'd like to be known for. If you asked my CEO that question, he'd say, we're a $1.2 billion company now, I want to be a $2 billion company in 5 years. So that's really where we see ourselves.
We love ambition. Todd Simons from Mitel, so thank you very much for spending this time with us.
Great, thanks very much.
And you stay tapped, because we've got more. We ain't done here yet. This is Enterprise Connect 2015.